Welcome to Black Monday 2.0. What's going on, guys? Vitaly Bean is here. The stocks are absolutely crashing right now. All the indexes, the global panic right now all around the world. Of course, crypto is crashing right now. The question is, are we entering into a bigger recession? Are we entering into the bear market? All hell breaks loose, or is this the biggest opportunity for you to buy right now and to load as much as you can? So there's a lot to discuss today. It is a brutal market, what's going on right now, and I want to point out why this is happening right now and what I'm doing right now and what you can do right now in order to better position for what is coming next. And always after every crash there is a recovery. So let's get right into it. We're seeing that Bitcoin crashed to about $74,500. Ethereum crashed to $1,400, guys, almost touching $1,400 today. Levels that we have not seen since March 2023. So it put us 2 years back. And if you look at it 12 months, it's definitely a year after the halving, not exactly what we have been anticipating for an asset like Ethereum. It is dropping pretty hard. We're seeing the S&P 500 index is dropping heavily on the day. We're seeing also the Nasdaq is dropping heavily to levels not seen since April 2024. We're seeing $13 trillion have been evaporating from the stock market in the last 30 days or so. The altcoins, of course, today are bleeding, completely bleeding. So it's been quite brutal. The free fall continues. The U.S. stock market futures put S&P 500 down 22% in bear market territory. The U.S. stock market has now raised an average of $400 billion per trading day for 32 straight days. And we're seeing, of course, this Liberation Day on April 2nd. It's triggered this move because Donald Trump announced a whole bunch of tariffs to a whole bunch of countries all at the same time, which caused right now this major meltdown in the stock markets all around the world, from Singapore stock market, Japanese stock market, Chinese stock market. They're all crashing hard today. Exactly how hard they're crashing, I'm going to show in a second, but to levels not seen in decades. So what we're seeing right now, a ton of liquidations. Over $1.44 billion have been liquidated on the crypto market in the last 24 hours, which is quite insane. So what is happening? Well, the Trump doubled down on his trade war, and nothing really is changing from his tariffs, right? So that's what's happening. His response, sometimes you have to take medicine. So it's like short-term pain for long-term gain. That's kind of the stance of Donald Trump. And the reason why he is doing this, well, the reason why is because you see all of these different nations. China, 34%, EU 20%, Vietnam 46%. Look at this, Cambodia 49%. The list goes on and on. There see the global stock rout. Asia markets melt down after tariff shock. Japan -6%, Singapore -7%, Hong Kong -8.7%. So it's been quite brutal. Now we're comparing this Monday crash in 2025 to the Monday crash of 1987, when in a single day the S&P 500 index dropped by 22%. The current situation, stock market are down 15% in 3 days, like we're in a depression. Levels like panic in the market of 4, fear of the market is 4 out of 100. Similar to COVID and other big crash, 2008 crash, right? But the difference is we are at Bitcoin still trading like 5-6 times higher than it was before, right? So that's the big difference. In March 2020, when the stock market crashed, we're seeing actually Bitcoin at the bottom, just getting started. His move towards the upside from 3,800, it moved to 69,000. But we already been rising from 16,000 to $108,000 when we're seeing this happening. So this is quite different. Um, we're seeing the Magnificent Seven stock index is down 35%. All the big corporation, Apple, Nvidia, they're all down. Donald Trump is tweeting prices are down, interest rates are down. The slow moving Fed should cut rates. So that's the point. Federal Reserve should cut interest rates. That's what Donald Trump is actually wants. Cutting interest rate to refinance his debt, and his tool is the tariffs, right? His tool is the tariffs. So that's what's going on. Trump trying to crash the stock market by about 20%. Why? When stock drops, investors move money to a safer assets like the US bonds, and that pushes the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates to stabilize the economy. And low rates help Trump to refinance the debt at cheaper rates. Um, so right now, that's the situation that is going on. It's basically, you can see by the tweet, the Fed should cut interest rates. That's the key here of this message of Donald Trump. That's what he wants to do with all of these reciprocal tariffs. Okay. He said we have massive financial deficit with China, EU, and many others, meaning that they are basically importing more from these countries than they're exporting. The only way this problem can be cured is with tariffs, which are now bringing tens of billions of dollars into the USA. They're already in effect, and the beautiful things to behold. The surplus with these countries is growing during the presidency of Joe Biden. We're going to reverse it and reverse it quickly. Someday people will realize that tariffs for the United States are very beautiful things. But right now, they certainly do not think like this. The S&P 500 fell 10% in 2 days. That's only happened 4 times in history. October 1987, November 2008, March 2020, April 2025. Yeah, absolutely brutal what's going on right now. Bitcoin is retesting the 2024 high, so this is like basically should be a nice level of support at these regions, in these areas. If we're gonna not hold the $74,000, well, the next move can take us all the way to like between $50 and $60,000. So hopefully we find enough support at this crucial level of support right now, and see what's coming next for the crypto markets. Chinese stocks also fell, absolutely. Michael Saylor, and is holding still. He's in profit right now at 14% profit, $5 billion. But he's been buying. The last buy was around $87,000. He's loading up, and essentially, I don't know why this graph is not showing something weird. Anyways, he's basically loading up, and his ability to win is gonna rely on the Michael Saylors for Bitcoin to actually hold these values. And we don't see that, like, there's still people who are leveraging right now. They have money to leverage, and they have open interest that is open. If you look at the aggregated open interest, is actually in a quite nice place, and which means there is a lot of gamblers are still there. They're trying to leverage long these positions right now. Okay, so if you look at Bitcoin, this is the trend line that is currently falling. It might be that level that it holds the support. Might be. If you look at the total too, the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, it is currently broke down. It broke down this level of support. It broke down below, so this is not looking good. And currently it is rebounding from the 200 days moving average. But yeah, it's pretty brutal. You can see the levels that we've seen basically in August 2024 for the total crypto market. JP Morgan now says there is 60% chance of a recession after tariff hikes. That's what we're seeing also in the poly market, 64% chance of US recession, which of course likely it is not going to be a recession, but they're going to lower interest rates, they're going to print the money, and that's going to be it. Warren Buffett is the only billionaire who is actually from the world's 500 richest people, lost 500 billion this week, largest ever recorded on Bloomberg. The only one who made money is Warren Buffett, so he's a legend. He's big legend for sitting on all of this cash and now getting ready to deploy it. So the market is in a panic mode right now. What can save the day? Well, the global monetary supply. The global monetary supply has been rallying, so with a slight delay, we should see, like previously also it happened, like first the global M2 rallied, and then we see the Bitcoin rallied afterwards, so with some delay. So that's your hopium for the day. JP Morgan just said the Federal Reserve may cut interest rates before the next meeting, so that's another thing. Billionaire Mark Cuban says, don't sell, it will come back. I just don't know how long it will take. Of course, we all not know how long it's gonna take. But that's the current situation right now. It's not looking pretty. Don't try to catch the knife. Like what I'm doing right now is DCA. DCA means that you buy some, but not everything. And if it drops more, you buy some more. Okay, but these are quite juicy levels. So I bought some more Solana today. I bought some more Ethereum today. Basically, good positions, good timing to buy when the market is crashing. When there is a lot of fear in the market, it's exactly when you should be buying. Classic. Okay, so let's see how the stock market is gonna do over the next handful of days. Overall, we started the week not on a strong footing. This is the beginning of the week. You can see it closed at 78. It went to 74. But Bitcoin is still looking in an uptrend. It's still looking in as long as we are trading above $72,000, we're still in a global uptrend for Bitcoin. On a weekly, the RSI actually created a lower low, which is not so good. But on the price action, from technical perspective, we are still on a macro uptrend. And we can still go into creating new highs from here as the market structure has not been broken. On Ethereum, on the other hand, the market structure has been broken. It has been broken. The $2,100, this is where it has broke very, very violently. It has broke this. And now trading at $1,500. So this might be this next level of support. If not, the next one is 1,100. But this is like territory of freaking previous lowest point of the bear market. I mean, we are not that far away actually. We're not that far away from this point. Where it is from here to the lowest point is like 37%. But this is like the lowest point of the previous bear market. I mean, yeah, just keep it into perspective. I think right now Ethereum should step up, and we should rally from here. But let's see. I bought some more Ethereum at $1,500, and I'm not gonna be selling it anytime soon. So I still see how this can play out, and the stocks will reverse, and with it, the crypto market is gonna go for one more leg higher. So this may be a tremendous opportunity right now, tremendous opportunities to buy and load up. So pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next show.